What is going on, man? Finally, today is the day everybody been waiting on. We are finally gonna try to drive this Chevy on a long distance drive. So far today, man, I done got a lot of stuff done. Just right after work, man, I still ain't got this hood adjusted right, but y'all see it. We stuck the new LED headlights in. We also got the oil pressure gauge wired up, so now my oil pressure gauge on the dash is reading. I was gonna do the switch and the sensor, but I was like, man, I just need the switch so I can actually see the manual gauge on the dash. All the light the sensor does is turn the light on that says oil pressure and whatnot, but I got that hooked up, got my auxiliary gauge hooked up. I think we're ready to put it on the street right now and actually try to drive it further than down the driveway and back up the driveway. So I'll let y'all see, and also, man, it'll give y'all a good chance to kind of listen to this transmission noise that I've been explaining that I think that I realize is normal. I think I got it pretty much dialed in. I was messing with it. What's my garage door open? I am garage open. I was messing with it and I took the pan back off, and when I did, I kind of was adjusting it in and out, and I realized watching some videos and some other stuff is like you really have to get that detent cable just barely touching that valve and making sure that it goes to full wide open throttle and back. So that's what I did, and I mean I was just maybe 2 to 3 teeth clicks off too tight, so I got it right. It's shifting still at about 18 miles an hour, 18, 19 miles an hour, which is okay, because I was reading on the forums, like they said, late shifts are okay. It's the early shift you don't want, because that's when you'll start to burn up the transmission. So we're gonna leave it like it is and just drive it and see kind of how it rides. So right now, I'm gonna get in it and let's get it going. Show y'all how it does, man. Start her up. This thing pops right off, and it sounds so good. Y'all see, man, all my gauges are working, minus the tack. I need a new tack filter. I gotta get in there. Gas gauge works, coolant works, oil pressure gauge. Both of them are reading about even. That's another thing I read, and they were telling me, because I was looking at the idle, they say oil pressure between 15 to 20 is actually decent oil pressure on this motor, so that was kind of worrying me. I was like, I don't know what it should be at idle, but they say 15 to 20 at idle is fine. So, and I haven't had any issues with it, but we ready, man. Let me back this up and go ahead and pull it out of my garage. Make sure I don't hit the damn wall. I'm here kind of crooked, but so out of the garage. Shut the garage real quick. Y'all see it though, man. It's outside finally. Like I said, it sounds fantastic. Put some little O'Reilly's helper springs and kind of lift it up a little bit in the back. Man, this thing sounds so good. Everything is there. I also had to pick up, I went and picked up, I found a leak on this thing after it's sitting in my garage, so I had to pick up a transmission output shaft seal. So I grabbed one of those so we can do that. I don't need it leaking in the garage, but I also need to grab I need to get the front of this thing notched, really, because it doesn't turn very well in the front. But that's something else I'm gonna tackle myself, because I'm not paying anybody. I made my mind up. I'm not, like I said, I'm not paying people to do stuff anymore, because people don't take pride in what they do, and they just half-ass it, no matter who it is or how much you pay them, you know. And that's no disrespect to anybody or what they do, but if people are paying you, I feel like you should be getting your money's worth, period. I don't feel like I should have to come back to you 2 to 3 times to figure it out, or me be so pissed off in a situation where I don't want to take it back. But anyway, that's a comment topic for another video. We just gonna dry this one out, man, and let y'all see what I'm talking about when I say, when I step on it, it kind of just like, watch, I'll show you, let me turn around. See what I'm saying? But if I hit it, when I go, it goes. But if I'm just cruising, you know, barely light throttle, it's like it just sits in first gear. So, but once I get it, if I stand on it a little bit, I'm thinking it may have a shift kit in it, because once it hits out of first, it jumps into second, and I mean, it's running. Second, third, it's going. Like I said, I also need to get the front of this thing notched, for Christ's sake. But yeah, let me show y'all again what I'm talking about. So I'll pull out of my neighborhood. I come from a dead stop. So right here from a dead stop, when I take off, then it hits second gear. So I'm at about 18 miles an hour coming out of first gear, but it shifts fine. There's no shudder, there's no stutter. I don't know, I'm just gonna drive it the way it is and kind of just let it be. But the car is actually running strong. Like, when I say strong, I mean this car gets down. I mean, there's no, like, it has so much more power than that white one. And I mean, no lag and shift response, throttle response, it just goes. You stand on it, it opens up and it moves. I love the manual windows, by the way, too, because those power windows stink on these cars. They sag, all kind. Even if you buy an anti-rattle kit, the window's still gonna sag. So yeah, I'm really, really digging this car. It's turned out to be a good purchase, man. I really like it. And next, we just gotta, like I said, make some more money at work so we can pour some more money into this car and keep bringing y'all that content. But as for now, man, the second Chevy is on the road. We still ain't named it yet. You know, my kids, they like the names Toothless and Light Fury, you know what I mean? Because they love their Disney characters. So I don't know what we're gonna call it yet. Y'all in that comment section, man, y'all let me know what we should name this car. But y'all see, we outside in traffic. The car is running, man. I'm super excited about it. Super excited. Oil pressure's at about 20 there, about 20 here, so they're both reading. Just gonna open it up and see how it runs. Let's go. So like I said, once you hit it, that first gear shift is all the way there. So I mean, it moves. I mean, it wants to go. So I really believe this car may have a shift kit in it. I'm almost certain it does, but right now I'm finna give me some more windshield time enjoying this. Turning out to be a great purchase, man. So y'all like, share, comment, subscribe, and we're gonna keep getting it going on this car, man. Keep it coming, man. Thank y'all again for everybody who supports the channel, man. It's greatly, greatly appreciated. And we're gonna catch y'all in the next video.